Hi guys, welcome to tonight's beef kebabs. I'm playing with some kebab sticks here because that's just what I do. And we're going to also make grilled pineapple, which is a family favorite. We make it often. And we're also going to make a pineapple rice, which will go with the kebabs. So, and a salad. And then I bought Hawaiian rolls. I was going to learn to make them, but it's so hot and we don't have air conditioning. I refuse to turn on my oven. So all those that have the same feeling as me, you understand. So first of all, I want to say, remind you, next week we're going to be on Tuesday, the 25th. We're going to do lobster quesadillas because we have to change our schedule because my wonderful assistant who does all of our filming is going to be out of town. So we can't say no to that. So we're going to do it on Tuesday. So meet me Tuesday at 6 o'clock and we'll do lobster quesadillas. It's a delicious, the salsa, guys. Oh, the mango salsa is to die for. Also, I want you to, if you could, I want to thank oh man, I can't even talk. This has been a problem for the last 3 weeks. I think it's the heat, guys. Please follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd appreciate that. Also, I want to thank all our new followers from this last week, and thank you for following me. I'm having a lot of fun. We did do one of the requests this last week on Shorts for somebody, so feel free to request that. It was the lemon pasta with the roasted artichokes. It wasn't a hit with my family, maybe a hit with your family, but it didn't have enough flavor because we are the flavor family, or maybe the spicy hot mess family. I don't know which. So let's get started. First of all, let's start with our rice because it's going to take the longest. This is really an easy meal. We do a lot of marinate. We marinate the meat ahead of time and we marinate the pineapple ahead of time. Takes about, let me think, took me less than 20 minutes to put both of them on to marinate this morning. So this meal is very easy. It's nice for a hot day because you're not heating up your kitchen except for with the rice. So we're going to add 1.5 cups of water to our kettle. You're going to get 1 can of crushed pineapple and you're going to put the whole thing in there. I know, this is freaky, right? So you clean it out, put it all in there. Do not drain it. Put the whole thing in. Then you're going to add a tablespoon of unsalted butter, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I used 1/4 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, but you could use up to 1/2 a teaspoon. But because there's crushed red pepper on the beef, I decided I didn't want it to be too spicy. So you're going to put all that in, kind of mix it up a little, and then you're going to put it on the stove to come to a boil. Once it comes over medium heat, you don't want to put it on high because of the pineapple and the sugar in there. You do not want it to burn. So let me put that on there. So once that comes to a boil, we're going to add 1 cup of rice, and that's going to cook for 15 minutes. And then from there, we will add some lime juice, and then it'll be ready to eat with our kebabs. So I am going to go out real quick and turn on the grill so it can start heating up, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to start putting our kebabs together. I've done several already, but we're going to make some. Okay, so I'll be right back. Let me go turn that on. Okay, I'm back. We got it heating up. As you can see, we have some beef that we've marinated. You can marinate it anywhere from 4 to 24 hours. And the marinade is made up of pineapple, 1/4 of a cup of pineapple juice, 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of fresh ground ginger, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 3 cloves of garlic minced, 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and pepper. So that's what we marinated it in. I marinated it starting this morning, and so I did it about 10 hours. Then you take and you chop up you take a pineapple and you quarter it. You're going to salt and pepper it, and olive oil, zucchini, red onion, and pepper. So this is what we did. We're going to put on our kebabs. I put a piece of meat in between each vegetable, but you can do it however you like. I just thought that way we would have more meat on a kebab. So I wear gloves because this stuff is sticky. So what you're basically going to do is you're going to stick it through, and I take it up right to where that twist is. Then we take and put our onion in. Oh, wait, zucchini. I try to keep these in the same order so they'll cook the same. We're going to cook this on medium heat for about 8 minutes. We'll turn it over, and then at halfway through, and then what we want the beef to be 140 internal temperature. And that's where then we bring it in, we let it sit for 5 minutes, and then we can eat it. If I could talk, it would work better. I have tons of kebab sticks, but I decided on these. Aren't they cute? I like the little red springy dingy things on it. So this is 1.5 pounds of sirloin beef that I used, because that is going to be more likely not to get tough on you. And also with the vinegar, the rice vinegar in there will help too. I'm getting myself confused on what I'm supposed to be putting on. Okay, we're also going to take this leftover marinade out so we can brush it on our kebab sticks on the grill. And I pushed this one way too far up. I put the pineapple on the end because I left the core in there, and that keeps it from falling off the end. So that's what our kebabs are going to look like. So I'm going to take a thing, and I'm going to pour this marinade that we have left over into here to take out with us. And then I have some leftovers. You can do what you want with those. But they can be used in you can make a vegetable grill with them, which I did for me because I don't eat beef, but the rest of the family does. Okay, so we got that ready. Now let's talk about our pineapple. We'll set that to the side. Isn't that pretty? Okay, here's our pineapple. This can be marinated 30 minutes to overnight. I did it this morning. You can kind of see what it looks like here. Let me take out a piece. So this is I know, doesn't it smell good? This so the marinade is 1 cup of rum. I use spiced rum, Bacardi rum, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I put cinnamon powdered sugar on there. I am like, can't say powdered sugar, and I say, I'm just got to stop that. Anyway, so this is what you do. Now, when I grill my pineapple, I like to use a grill mat. These are silicone. They're really easy. You can buy them in twos. I think I bought mine at Walmart for $10 for 2. They sell them all over the place. But these are really nice because then it keeps your pineapple from falling down through the cracks, because they're not all wide enough to stay, and you'll still get grill marks using this. So we're going to use this for our pineapple. You're also going to baste your pineapple. It takes 8 minutes, 4 minutes on a side on medium heat. So these 2 items do cook at the same temperature. So where are we at here? Our water has not come to a thing, and our grill is still heating. So let's set this to the side. Now, this is what I was talking about, Hawaiian rolls. They're a sweet roll. And I don't know if you guys remember, as kids, we used to eat them all the time. So these are really good, and they'll go well with this meal. I'm going to set them over here. We can cut up our salad while we're waiting to grill. This is going way faster than I thought it would. I should have done all the kebabs. I didn't think it was going to take, I thought it was going to take too long. Sorry, guys. So we're going to get ourselves a salad, because a nice fresh salad with all the sweetness and spiciness is going to be a good counterbalance to what we're having here. So we're going to add, this is just, I'm just using romaine lettuce. I just threw stuff on the floor as usual. I will tell you, I have continued my breakage history of last week. I told you guys I dumped a whole shelf. Well, this week,
you didn't just dump the shelf.
I didn't. It fell. But Saturday, I had a bad Saturday. First, I was turning the light off up here on my fan, and I pulled the fan is new, guys. I got it like in December, and I pulled the whole cord out, and so my husband had to replace it with a whole new switch. So I did that. Then I broke a champagne glass. Then I broke a picture of mine. And then I can't remember what else I broke. I broke something else.
Mug baby.
I don't remember. I don't know, but I was on a roll Saturday. I was breaking stuff left and right. Today I was sweeping and mopping my kitchen, and I still finding glass, guys. My husband, he thinks he's hilarious. He says if I go to the store and I go past any glassware, oh, hold on a second. Our water is boiling, so I'm going to add the rice. Lucky me, I did not boil it over this time. You want to tell Alexis set a timer for 15 minutes?
Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
He said, back to my husband's hilariousness, he says that all the glassware shrinks away and says, let's be ugly so she won't buy us because she's dangerous. Isn't that fun? I do not know why, but yeah, if I find wine glasses I like, he makes me buy like 3 boxes of them because I break them so fast. And I'm very picky about my coffee mugs and glasses. I don't like lips on the edge of them. And so they're hard. It's difficult to find, and they're never cheap. So we're going to just make a little salad. This is a very simple salad. We're just putting lettuce, tomato, and cucumber in it because you don't want, the star of the show is the pineapple rice and the kebabs with the grilled pineapple. I like to make my salad where I stack it. Oh, sorry, my grand dog is barking. Okay, so we got our salad made and we're ready. That's ready. I'm gonna set this over here. Huh? I think the grill's ready. So guys, if you'll give us just a minute, we're gonna move the camera out there so you can see what's going on. Stay. Take my, I don't think you need my, do I need my mic?
It doesn't matter?
Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Back up, kitty.
going on?
Sorry guys, we had a technical difficulty. We are set up out there, but as soon as we get re-hooked connected, we will, because you know, up here we have this wonderful internet, and also my 1858 house interferes with connection. So my poor assistant is right now frantically trying to reconnect it. So just give us a hot minute. I am going to tell you we're going to put lime, so I'm going to get my lime cut in half and ready. So we'll get that cut in half so it's ready to put in our rice. And then we're going to use this. So she's trying to get it reconnected real quick. Also, while she's doing that, I'm going to chop up some cilantro to go on top. You can sprinkle on top of the food. I suggest keeping it separate. Don't mix it in or sprinkle it on, because not everybody likes cilantro. It's a taste. My youngest daughter thinks it tastes like soap. Other people just think it tastes like dirt. So it's something, if either you like it or you don't. So I say don't put it on top of everything. Just let people sprinkle it on themselves. There's nothing wrong with putting it in a little side bowl. So here we got ourselves some cilantro. We can talk a hot minute about pineapples. Oh.
Nothing I can do.
Okay, guys, she cannot connect it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and...
I have to take everything out there. We'll take the big camera, because I can't get the phone to connect.
Yeah, but how are you going to do that with your phone, with your... You can take the computer too?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to reset up. We're going to set up a different one, and we're going to move out with it. So give us a moment.
Oh, wait, no, we can't do that.
Oh, sorry, we can't. Okay, tell you what, guys. I am going to go put the stuff on the grill. If she can get it reconnected, then we will show that part of it. If not, we're going to get it cooking anyway. Okay, so just a minute. Technical difficulties. You will at least...
Unless we stop it, I don't know what to do, because it's not connecting to my phone.
No, let's not stop it. Let's just go ahead and I'll go do that real quick. Let me get it started. Should I take my phone and take a picture of it and bring it back in? That won't help either, will it? I'll get it started. You see if you can do it. Okay. I put them on. They all take about the same time. So I'm going to tell Alexa, please set a timer for 4 minutes.
Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes.
So in 4 minutes, I'll go back out and turn them over. And I will baste them with their respective marinades when I turn them. And then it'll be another 4 minutes and they'll be done. So let's go ahead and talk about... I'm going to talk about how to pick a pineapple. because pineapples are precarious to pick, and I don't have one, but you're going to take them and you want to make sure you squeeze them, make sure they're not too soft. You smell the bottom and make sure it smells like a sweet pineapple. If it smells like fermentation, it is no good. It is rotten. Do not buy it. You can pull the thing out of the center. Also, don't buy a pineapple that's all green. It is not ripe. It is not going to be sweet, and you're not going to enjoy it. So don't buy it. So those are some things that you can know about buying a pineapple. I used 2 fresh pineapples today, and we're all going to tell Izetta to quit stressing. It is what it is. Technical difficulties happen in life.
I just don't understand why it won't connect again.
Probably because it has to be connected before you start, I bet. But we're just going to leave it like it is, guys. I promise we'll have some. It was a accident. My oldest daughter, Olivia, started a new job and she didn't want to walk through the video. And so she was asking her sister to open the front door, not realizing it would disconnect her phone that we were live streaming from. So it's okay. It's one of those things. She knows now, and it won't happen again next week. So, was there something else I wanted to tell you guys about? I will post all of my marinades up eventually on my YouTube channel and also on TikTok and Instagram and my Facebook. Feel free to follow me any of those places also, but mostly follow me on YouTube. But there you will be able to see how to do the marinades. So if you want to make these yourself, you can. Also, the list of ingredients are below on the YouTube thing telling you what you need for them for this recipe. So, boy, I feel like I'm at a loss because I'm not doing anything.
I know. You would have been showing the grill.
I know. I'm going to go check real quick, guys, and make sure the grill is not getting too hot. I'll be right back. I know usually my husband grills for me, but you know what he's doing? He's making a skateboard. I mean, it could be worse, right? So he's enjoying that. So let me go check. It's perfect. And I hate to break the news, but it had a delicious aroma. It was delicious. I'm telling you guys, it's something that you would really want. It was delicious. It smells wonderful. You get that rum and spice smell with the pepper and all the vegetables cooking. Yeah, it's heavenly. I hope my neighbors are starving now that they can smell that wafting through the neighborhood. They're all probably going, man, I wish I'd had that for a supper. So, like I was saying, you can also marinate this stuff the night before. So if you work, it makes it really easy. You can put it on the night before in about 20-30 minutes, put it in your refrigerator. Then you don't have to worry about it till you get home. Throw your rice on to cook. You can see it's very simple and quick unless you have technical difficulties, which you won't at home because you won't be tight. You won't be doing a recording. So it'll be fine. Oh,
Alexa, stop.
Okay, it's time for me to go turn them over. I'll go turn them over. Just a minute. Okay, looks good, guys. I know what I was gonna tell you. I was going to, huh? Yeah, set a timer for 4 minutes.
Alexa, stop.
Let me see.
Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes.
Let me check our rice. I think the rice needs to cook just a little longer. Okay, so I wanted to tell you another thing that you can do on the pineapple. If you're going to use it with ice cream, you can take the marinade and put it in a small kettle and put it on the stove, and you can actually condense it down till it starts to get thick. And it's wonderful, drizzled over the top of the ice cream with the pineapple on the side. So that makes a wonderful dessert if you want to do that. Also, you can make cinnamon chips with tortillas and put with it, and put your ice cream in there, and then put your pineapple and ice cream with the drizzled stuff on it. So that's a wonderful thing. Just remember that you need to keep it on a low heat. You do need to stir it quite a bit because it will burn, because it has a lot of sugar in it. The marinade from the pineapple. So I forgot to put my bob on.
Oh no, did you go put it up there on there?
I can do it when I go out and bring it in. So I don't think, do we have anyone watching?
Yeah, there's 2 people watching.
Anyone have a question for me while I'm sitting here with absolutely nothing to do?
Maybe you can make a drink.
Oh, I could. What would be a good drink to go with this?
I don't know what you have. You've been the one making drinks lately. I don't drink lately.
Yeah, I didn't. This is
It could be anything. It could be a simple drink.
Well, let's do a rum and coke with it. That's a simple one, right? So let's do a rum and coke. Rum and coke is oh. Rum and coke is very easy. You start with ice, spiced rum, and you're going to put 2 ounces of spiced rum in your glass. And you're going to get yourself a lime. I like to squeeze them in because it gives it a better flavor. This is a really difficult drink. It's very refreshing though in the summer. Get a Coke. Slowly pour it in. If you pour it in the side, you won't get as much fizz, and then you won't have a big head on it, which comes to the top and makes a big mess because you can't pour in enough Coke. And there you go. You have a rum and Coke. Simple. So I made this for my daughter. Who needs it? She's stressed out. She's stressed out. She needs that Coke, rum and Coke. I'm sitting here drinking water. Did we set another 4-minute timer?
I think, Alexa, how much time on my timer? Alexa, how much time on my timer?
Okay, I'm gonna go out, guys. I have my thermometer out there. I need to check and see if it's the right temperature before I remove it. I'm gonna take platters with me. Oh, and I'm gonna cook my veggie one. They are done, so we're going to tint them, and then I will go back out and get the. Now, what tinting does is it allows the meat to rest, but it's also going to cook a little bit longer, guys. So we need to make sure that you do that. Tinting makes your meat good, and it helps seal in the flavor, which with the kebab sticks make it a little bit harder, guys. You need more than one piece of tin foil. So this is what we mean by tinting, just kind of put it up and over. So we're going to leave that sitting there, and then I'm going to go get the pineapple. Okay, here's our delicious pineapple. It smells wonderful. Smaller tongs are better, would have been better. Okay, our rice is done. We're going to bring it over here, and we're going to squeeze the juice from a half a lime in here.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it just hit me. Oh, it smells good.
Okay, let's plate this meal and call it a day, guys. So first of all, you want to put some pineapple rice on here. Need some tongs. Need some tongs. I own enough of them. Why do I not have any of them out here? Okay. We'll put a couple pieces of pineapple on here because who can eat just one? A kebab. And let me show you something, guys, how to get this off of here without burning yourself. So what you need to do is you take a hot pad, you hold on to the kebab stick, take your tongs and go like this. And see, it lays right out on your plate beautifully. And I did not burn myself. So that's the tip of the day. Then we're going to add to this a little bit of salad. You don't want too much, just a little bit. And a Hawaiian roll, and you have your supper. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Enjoy your night of Polynesian food, and we'll see you next week for lobster quesadillas. And yes, we'll cook our own lobsters, and yes, they will be alive, but that will be done before the stream, so you'll see that on a short if you want to see how to do that. It's very easy, and it's not as traumatic as people think. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.